Hi, Sister Woolsey. It's Marcus Wardrop, and I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of kind of some of the things I'm struggling with. This isn't a comprehensive list, so but like one of the where I'm struggling with is this is from the practice for chapter 6, but I'm running into kind of a similar thing with chapter 11. You know, um, like for example, on a problem like this where there's like if sales declines 900, where there's like one piece, I'm able to handle that. Okay. It's usually when I start to run in that I run into trouble. Um, is when there's more than one. We start piling on a different, like a couple different concepts, and I don't know if that's because I'm struggling to see how they relate together, or if I'm just struggling to break them down. But like in this one now we've got two different factors, and then we go from two different factors to now we have three different factors that are changing with the data. And so it, this is like this series of questions here in chapter 6, which I think is from the question number 6 to question number 8, or question number 7. And then also in the like in the practice for 11 of the quizzes, where there's kind of these multi steps. Again, I'm not. That's why my initial message to you, I said I'm not really sure how to explain what it is that I'm struggling with. But if you have anything that might be able to help me with, better prepare for the exam tomorrow, um, that I'd be very grateful. Thank you so much. And again, I apologize that I reached out to you sooner. That I figured, I started this week. I felt like I had a grasp on the concepts, the basic concepts behind these. And when I read these questions, I understand, kind of what they're looking for, and I understand the underlying concepts behind them. But when I get down into the as yesterday evening and then today, as I've gotten into practicing with the nuts and bolts of trying, of these practice problems, is where I've started to realize, see a kind of a reoccurring pattern of the kind of questions I struggle with. So I hope this video is helpful. I understand this late notice, so if you're not able to get back to me, I certainly understand.